and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everybody? Hope you're all well. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of November, and we are near Chester. Yeah, I'm actually heading into Chester. We went to Nantwich last night for a 9 o'clock tip. Done that. I got there about 7:45, sat around for a bit. They called me around at 9 o'clock on the dot, and I was out there by 10 to 10, so I managed to make it this late by about 10:30 last night. As I pulled in, there was a car in front of me with some rather steamed up windows. I have no idea what they were doing in there. Needless to say, I pulled in the lay-by like rather sharpish with some like full beams on, because I was like, lay-by, need that, stop. Yeah, and there was a bit of movement, and then there was like the lights went off in the car, and then there was a torch, and then someone got out of the back of the car and then got in the front of the car and then they drove off. I think I intruded on something. I did take a picture of them as well, so I put a picture up. It's quite funny. So if you know that car around that local area, they were being naughty. Oh dear. I don't think you can see a number plate in the picture anyway, so yeah, that was quite amusing for the night. Anyway, it's now 8:30. We've now just sort of left to crack on to go collect some bricks this morning, which we are now then taking down to Wimborne for a delivery tomorrow. I could probably quite easily get to Wimborne today, but I don't know whether I'll do it within a time scale, but I don't know. So I'm due there at 9:30. There's a lot of traffic in front of me apparently, but it is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, last night we delivered a load of biscuits, 26 pallets of biscuits. Well, I say biscuits, it's granola from a biscuit company down in Dorset. Moore's Biscuits to be precise. So yeah, collected a load of granola bars from them, brought it up to Nantwich here to Bowie Distribution. Yeah, I was sat in the distribution place. I got there early, and then one of the shunters drove over to me, and then he sort of said, "How long you been here?" I said, "About an hour." He said, "They know you're here." I said, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm early, you know, I'm quite happy to wait till 9 o'clock, don't bother me." He said, "Do you want me to call forward, see if they're free for you?" I was like, "Yeah, you can do it if you want." So he did, and then someone came round and yeah, they come and dealt with me then. I think I was glad I sort of got tips when I did, because apparently 10 o'clock they got a shift change, so I would have had to have waited around for that. And look at these people. Right, there's a red sign there. It says wait here when red lights show, and yet you got a van and a car that are in front of that, which are now stopping vehicles getting down that road there. Luckily cars can get down there, probably vans, but if a truck wants to go down that way, no chance. Anyway, traffic lights, yay. Hopefully I'll see you when I'm moving next. I'll see you when I'm near the customer. See you in a bit. Righto, okay. We're just coming up on the customer now. A van was going to try and squeeze around the outside of me then, that corner, which yeah, well, I needed a bit of extra room, so we had to hold back. Yeah, we're 5 minutes, well, I'll say 5 minutes, 4 minutes away from the customer. I did look on Google Maps yesterday for this customer, but I couldn't actually find their premises. I got a postcode to the industrial estate they're supposedly on, but I couldn't find the actual business, so it's going to be a case of hunt the brick company. Yeah, I did find one with a similar name that's like a good hour and a half away from here. I've got a postcode which is pointing me here, so it must be one here that's like a new premises that hasn't shown up on Google's yet. Google's? I sound like an old person saying that, don't I? Use the old Googles. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, so we're driving. I think it's there's like a big patch of land at like the far end of the estate. So I'm guessing if there's a new brickyard in there somewhere, it's probably going to be there. So the trailer's got some rather squeaky brakes as well. It's really annoying every time I hit the brakes. It's right when you've got a bit of weight on it. When it's empty, it's squeak, squeak, squeak. Well, it's not squeak, squeak, it's it's most annoying. I've mounted the camera a bit higher today, so I realise it's a little bit low, so I've mounted a bit higher, so hopefully you'll probably see a bit more now, so hopefully we'll improve the videos to an extent. Obviously I'm still in the videos, so they won't improve that much. Oh, look at that, straight into a green light. Oh, yawny. Alright, now to keep an eye out. Probably hope if I remember what this place is called, but I can't remember.
After 200 yards, you have reached your destination.
That's how I roll. I'll just wing it. It's pretty much how I run my life. It's definitely not going to be a small unit, is it? It's going to be a big yard, I would have thought. Bricks take up a lot of room generally, so. Yeah.
You have reached your destination, River Lane.
So there's new units there. Yeah, if it's going to be anywhere, it'll be at the end, won't it? Definitely not in there. Ah. There's bricks there, is that it? Marshalls? I'm gonna stop here for a second. And then we'll that's Marshalls, which is a brickyard, so maybe it's in there? I don't know. Right. That's for cement deliveries. Alright, I'll pop in here and I'll have a look and then we'll see what happens. Okay, that's us done here. We are loaded with 20 pallets of concrete bricks, concrete blocks, whatever you want to call them. Bricks that are concrete, pretty much, that are block shaped. So, on my email I got with the job information on it, God. Don't tell me this truck wants to come in here. It sort of says collection for today, delivery for tomorrow. Well, I've got it plumbed in the sat-nav and I'm going to get there at, well, the sat-nav says 3:30, but I've got to have a 45-minute break because it's more than a 5-hour drive to get there. Well, oh, I'm just concentrating. Well, on my email, the delivery states that it's for tomorrow. But even with a 45-minute break, I will get there at 4:15. So chances are they may still be there today by the time I get there. Because otherwise I'm going to have a very, very short day. So I might sort of ring them up and see if they want to take it in today. Because if they can take it in today, and that leaves me free to do something else this afternoon maybe, or at least head somewhere, or maybe even go home. So, you know, if I can do it, if I can get it done today, I might as well, wouldn't I? Because why not? Yeah. So I might ring my boss in a bit, see if he wants to give him a call or what, I don't know. Anyway, I'm all hot and sweaty now. We're going to head on.
all the way down the motorways until we eventually get to Wimborne. The sat nav's taking me down the M40 and then down the A34 and M3 towards Southampton way to go into Wimborne, so that's perfectly fine. That's the way I was thinking of going anyway. Going down the M5 and cutting across seems like a long-winded way about it, so we'll do that. Right, I'll see you later on if something happens. Yes. Ciao for now. Right, okay. We're now down sort of near Verwood, or in Verwood. Yeah, we are actually in Verwood. So I wasn't going to arrive at the place till 4 o'clock, and they don't tip in after 3. So my boss has said, right, drop this trailer off somewhere. So I'm actually heading to somewhere to go drop this trailer off for someone to pick up tomorrow. And I'm going to go pick up that Dirty Great Wool trailer again from the guy that actually owns it. I'm going to his farm. And then I'll be taking that back up to Bradford to be tipped. So yeah, there's I'll pretty much won't film anything until after I've got the wall done, because you've seen that a few times now, so there's no point showing you that. Yeah, same old really. But yeah, it's just one of them things, just how the work job goes sometimes. Also, if I had these bricks off, the chances I would have had to take the trailer back to the yard and gone pick up that dirty wall trailer anyway, so never mind. It is what it is. Anyway, I had a change of plans. Well, you probably already know this anyway, but the picture I took last night of that car in the lay-by, I'll actually put that. I'm actually going to put that as the thumbnail for this video. But you would have already known that because you would already seen it. So yeah, that was funny. I'm sure a lot of us have done things like that, but never mind. Right, so I can't really show the premises because it's someone's private property. So, oh, we have a siren somewhere. Where's that coming from? Coming from behind me. It's an ambulance. Come on, ambulance, around you go. Welcome. I lost my chance there. Never mind. Probably annoyed the cars behind me, but never mind. I'm gonna let the ambulance through. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna show these two premises, even though the farmer I'm picking up the wool trailer from is mega tight to get in and out of. It's like you got inches spare. It'd be awesome to show that, but because it's his actual farm, I'm not gonna do that because he probably don't want it shown on video. So never mind. So we go drop these 20 packs of bricks off with the trailer somewhere, and then go pick up the other trailer. Get as far up towards Bradford as we can today. I've still got until what time did I start this morning? 8:15. So what time can I go till? 11:15 tonight. I'm not going to go that long. I don't think I've got that much driving left. I've got 4 hours driving on a 10-hour drive left. I've got to have a break when I drop this trailer off as well, so when I've done that I might go through the disconnect procedure with you, but it's going to get dark pretty quick, so we'll see.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, P3081, Ringwood Road.
I might see you a bit later. I might see you tomorrow morning. Yeah. Not much more to say now. See you later. Alright, as you can see, it's quite dark. I was going to do an uncoupling video, but it just got too dark. Couldn't see a lot, so I gave up. We'll do it another day when it's a bit nicer out and no one else is around and I've got a bit of time to chat to myself and look like an idiot on camera. Anyway, we're now bobtail, so we've got no trailer on. I'm going to go about 24 minutes to the other side of, well, so like the bottom end of Wimborne somewhere. Go down there, go collect the wool trailer, and then we'll drive up as far as we can towards Bradford. Like I said, I've cleared my driving time. I had a break there after I unhitched the trailer, or before I unhitched the trailer even. So I've now got 3 hours and 48 minutes on a 10-hour drive. So I'm going to use probably as much as that as I can to get as far up as I can. So we'll do what we can. Anyway, you can't see a lot, so I'll leave it here.
and I'll see you in the morning once I've parked up, had a sleep and everything, and I'll let you know how far I got and whatever. Actually, yeah, like I said, you see me do the wall loads of times, so I will see you tomorrow, probably early afternoon, once I've done all the wall and I've weighed out and everything, and then find out where I'm going after that. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon at some point. See you soon. Alright, hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. You catch me a couple of days later, or a couple of days later. Come on, Daff. Did you really need to say it? Anyway, what happened was, oh, you're going to be awkward, are you? Come on, choose a space, any space. It's not that difficult. Oh God, what's this guy doing? Anyway, yeah. So I went to I went bobtail to the farm, and I went and collected this wall trailer. I was expecting to hitch up and just sort of go straight on, but no, that didn't happen. So I got there at 6 o'clock, hitched up to the trailer. It was about probably not even a third full, probably about a quarter full, between a quarter and a third full anyway. So yeah, I proceeded to sit there till like a quarter to 10. That's when they finished sort of loading me, so I had a full load. And by the time I done the curtains up, strapped it up, whatever, I left the farm at 10:15. So my initial plan was to sort of hitch up and maybe get the Cheveley, Cherwell Valley, maybe a bit further than that. But no, because I left the farm at 10:15, I could only go till 11:15. So I got as far as Ringwood. So that really threw a spanner in the works. So I stopped there for the night, and then woke up at 7, left at 8, which was the earliest I could leave, and made my way up to Bradford. So I had to have a 45-minute break on the way, filled up at Cheveley Services, so put a full 550 litres in pretty much. So that took a while. Had to have a 45 because Bradford was over 5 hours away. Yeah, so I ended up getting to the wall place at 3 o'clock, which was pretty much the time when most of them clock off. So a couple of guys stayed on to unload me. I got on the weighbridge around, because it's a public weighbridge we use there around the corner at a recycling place, and then we go around to the wall place, and then I've got to go back to the recycling place. But the thing is, the lady at the recycling place said, oh, we don't do the weigh-in after 4:30. I'm like, okay, this is going to be tight. I got unloaded, left the wall place at 5:15. The weighbridge was still open. Well, the weighbridge wasn't open. Well, the place with the weighbridge was still open, so I drove in the gates and dived on the weighbridge. There was no one in the weigh-in office, but the thing still shows your weight. So I quickly took a picture of my weight, which was 18 ton something or other. So that's my empty weight. Then the guy came out and said, oh, sorry mate, we're close. I said, I thought I was a bit late. It looked a bit quiet. And I just jumped in my cab and sheepishly went off. So yeah, that was like Bill skin in my teeth. Anyway, after that we went to apparently I got a tail light out. I went to, where was I? I can't remember where I went to now. Somewhere south of Doncaster anyway, and collected 26 pallets of coal. So that was fun. That was a fun place to find, because I think it's a newish estate, because it wasn't showing up on the old. Well, I typed in the sat nav and it didn't recognise the postcode, so I had to plumb in the road name and found it that way. First of all, I went down to what I thought was the entrance, and that actually was the exit. So I had to turn around, which was fun. So I thought, it must be in the gate that's the next one down. Went into that. Nope, that was like a bloody office buildings. So that was fun to try and turn around in. Thing is, doing all this after 4 o'clock, it was all pitch black anyway, so there would have been no point in filming any of it, because you just wouldn't have seen anything. It's the only problem about late starts. Half of my days in the dark. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I eventually found the entrance, which was like round the corner at the next road down there, and then you come in and go into it. Anyway, loaded up with 26 pallets of coal, and then sort of made my way, because this is down, sort of, it says it's Gloucestershire, but it's sort of like the very bottom end of Gloucester, so closer to Bristol if anything. So we stopped on the A42 last night, had a kip in the lay-by there, because you know, I nearly maxed out my driving time. I was at 9 hours and 7 minutes, so I could have pushed on a little further. I could have probably made Telford service. Is it Telford? Something like that. I could have, no, Tamworth services. I could have made Tamworth services, but the chances of there being a space there at 10 o'clock at night, slim, so I didn't fancy my chances, so I just dived in a lay-by, thought this would do. So I left there at 6 o'clock this morning. What time was it? 6:15. 10 past 6 was the earliest I started. I left there at 6:15. So we're now heading our way down to the customer, which I'm going to be there at 9:25. So I stopped off at Strensham, which is where I started the camera today. I went to go use the toilet and get something to eat for my breakfast, which is down there. So I'm going to eat my breakfast in a minute. And yeah, head on down to do this collection. The thing is, after I do this collection, I'm now going back to that farm in Wales, which you've seen me do twice, to go do another load of wool to go back up to Bradford. So yeah, I don't want to film that all again, so what we'll do is I'll film the coal delivery I got, and then I'll probably see you tonight when I park up, maybe. If not, I'll see you after I've done the wool delivery tomorrow. So yeah, the wool season's pretty much over now, so it's literally the last few dribs and drabs, so hopefully I won't have to do it much more, and then I can film something different, hopefully get back on the old flatbed work. Anyway, we're going to mosey on down here. I'm going to shut up for a minute, and I'll see you in about an hour. Right, here we are, just off the M4 near Acton something or other. Somewhere near Badminton and Acton something. Always thought badminton was a sport, never knew it was a place. There we go. I keep saying that, don't I? There we go. But there we go. Right, the bridge that's near it, for some reason's pinked out on my sat-nav, which means the sat-nav doesn't like it, it thinks there's something there. But I had a look in Google Maps and it doesn't look like there's any weight limits there. So this is trying to turn me left onto a road, whereas this road carries on through. So if I stay right, it'll bring me out to the bridge. If I have to turn around, come back out, I'll turn around, come back out. But we'll give it a try anyway. Like I said, I couldn't see any weight limits on this bridge. Just the sat-nav's being a wally.
After 400 yards,
So I have a feeling the road that heads left. I don't know. We'll see what happens at this crossroad here. I'll take whichever road is the one that follows through. Not like that.
Bear left, then bear right.
Yeah, I think I'll stay right. This looks like the better road to be on, I think. So we'll stay this way. And like I said, hopefully that bridge doesn't have a weight limit on it. Like I said, I looked on Google Maps, it didn't have a weight limit on it, so should be alright to go over it. Because where we're going is literally just over the bridge. Yeah. It's a railway bridge, so you'd think it's relatively strong. As long as it can hold 44 tonnes, we'll be alright. I'm pretty much maxed out with this load, so yes. So I couldn't go to these places with a trailer that's much bigger, really, could I? It's massive. I think what I got to do, I think it might be a late one tomorrow, so I'm going to have a late finish on a Friday, but that's just how things are sometimes. Don't mind, really. Like I say, I've got to go to this farm, collect the wool, and then head up to Bradford as far as I can. So I am going to sort of chip one up as best I can, and then get that tipped off in the morning. Because the chances are where I'll be at the farm, it will take so long to load, I'll get a split rest anyway, so it won't count as a 15 and a 9 use, so that's alright. We'll check one up from Bradford and get that unloaded. Then I've got to come back down and collect some beds from somewhere, bed frames, and then I've got to take that back to the yard. So I'm hoping I can get out the wall place relatively early tomorrow. And that ain't gonna happen, is it? And then head on down and collect these beds. I can't remember. I think I got to collect them from the same place I did last time I collected them. I think. I don't know. I'll have to clarify that one. But yeah, it's all part of the job. It's all about the return loads. If you don't get the return loads, then where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Yeah, that's correct. Just had to double check that one. I want to make sure I'm going down the correct road. So it's not trying to screw me up. Acton Turville. That's what this place is called. Ah, there's a sign. What's that say? It's a limit of some sort. It's a height limit. Oh god. No, what is it? 3.1 metres. Low bridge. 1.4 miles. I'm not going 1.25 miles. So that's alright. Just tight road to get out of. There you go, missed the curb. Yeah, so this is the railway bridge that the sat-nav isn't liking taking me over right now. That's with the green railings, but I can't see any weight limit on it, so... Well, there's a big Arctic coming over, so... There we go, I guess that. So yeah, there's no weight limit on it, so I don't know why the sat-nav's not taking me over it, so never mind. Anyway, we're going in here now, I believe. Yep, this is it. So hopefully get these tipped relatively quick, and then we can crack on the Wales then.
You have reached your destination.
And they loaded me up pretty quick at their other distribution place where I collect these from, so I'm obviously moving these between their hubs. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long unloading me. Alright, we'll leave that there. I'll see you when I'm done. Bye. Okay, that's that delivery done. I can't remember what time we got here, but I managed to squeeze a break in as well while we were here. It's now 20 past 10. We're due at the farm in Llandovery about, what, 1 o'clock I'd say? So yeah, it shouldn't be there too late. So I'm hoping we can get loaded within a reasonable amount of time. But I have a feeling I'm going to be driving out of there in the dark again, which is not fun. We'll get it done. We will get it done. And there was no point showing you much more today because you've seen me do this place a few times now, so I'll leave it here for today. And what I'll do is I'll bring you back tomorrow after I've weighed out after dropping the wool off in Bradford, and then sort of let you know what's happened and how the day's gone. So, I need to go down that way. What a donut. Oh dear. Oh, apparently I can go around this way. Unsuitable for HGVs. That's just what I wanted. Ah, crap. Oh, John, what have you done? Right, let's go down this way, turn around down here somewhere. There's got to be a turning down here somewhere, surely. There is. Watch me bugger up. Oh yeah, let's reverse down there, we've got plenty of room to do that. Oh, there's a car coming up behind me as well. Where you going, car? Go on, I'll let you past. There we go. That's what happens when you miss your turning sometimes. Never mind. No dramas. Oh, bit wheel spin. Drop axle still down. Yeah. Oh, right, pay attention, John. You'll know where you're going then. Right, off to Wales. I will see you tomorrow when I'm in Bradford. Ciao for now. Hello and good morning. Alright, we're on to the next day now. I started a... Just put it across on me then. I mean, it did indicate, but it was a bit... Indicate go. That's my train of thought now. I got up at about 4:30 this morning. We set off at about 10 to 5. And then we got up here in Bradford about 8 o'clock. So I stopped at Lim Services, that's the one, to go fill up the fuel. I didn't quite get in the bay, because they're funny little bays when you go into the petrol station there. And I didn't quite swing it properly, and I had to end up backing out anyway and readjusting and getting in. So, just one of them things. I was just like, oh, you idiot. Never mind. Only got myself to blame. Anyway, so I filled up, put like another 500 litres in or whatever. And then we drove out to Bradford. I went to stop in Lim as well, and it was packed, absolutely packed. This was about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, there's nobody working today. They just all sitting around today. Everyone wants a lazy day, innit? They've all used their reduced, so now they're on an extended rest now, so they got to take an 11-hour rest. And I thought, oh well, sod that, I'll go on the next services. And then I got to the next services, I can't remember what it's called. One sort of near here. Yeah, that was crad as well. And someone sort of died in a space, sort of saw me going for a space, and they sort of put their foot down quickly and got in a space, because I sort of come round then went back myself, so I'd have had to, I was technically facing the wrong way to get in the spaces, but this guy sort of obviously saw what I was doing, put his foot down a bit quick and dive in a space that I saw, so I was like, so I did then, I won't bother. So I just carried on to my destination and got tipped. I thought I got stuff to eat in here anyway, so just want something a bit different, that's all. Never mind. Anyway, we got here. We got weighed in at 8 o'clock. Got to the wall place at 10 past. And yeah, it's now 20 past 10, and now we're heading down to Tipton, near Dudley, to go collect some beds. I think you've seen me do that one before, a couple of videos ago or whatever. So we're going to go down there. We're going to go collect them. We're going to be there for about 1 o'clock. Hopefully I won't be there too long, because then, oh, excuse me, after I've collected them I'll be heading back to the yard, so hopefully I won't be there too long. Obviously I started at 1, so that gives me till, I mean, I've gone over a 13-hour day every day, but I've had reduced rests, so it means you're allowed to. So obviously you're only allowed to work 13 hours a day. You're allowed to extend that to 15 hours 3 times a week. But if you have a reduced if you have a split rest, as in you have a rest period of 3 or more hours without breaking a rest period, then that's classed as a split rest. So you can carry on to a 15-hour day, but it essentially only counts as a 13-hour day. And obviously you can have a reduced rest. Then you have to have a rest of 9 hours or more, and then that counts as not using a 9. So yeah, we've done pretty well this week. Done a lot of hours. It all depends how many hours you sort of get in the day. I can't imagine I'll be back much before 5. So like I said, it all depends how long it takes me to load up. And why is everyone going so slow? They're doing 45. It's a 50. I think that's a Sierra Sapphire, isn't it? Rather than a Cosworth. It's got an RS badge on it, but that can just be a sticker. Don't often see Sierras, do you? Not anymore anyway. Used to see them all the time. My mum and dad had one, a couple of my mates' parents have had one. Used to be all over the place. One of my mates had the RS 500. He's kicking himself because he sold that for not much. Now it's worth a mint. Anyway, that's enough of me. Calm down, sat nav. Jeez. That's enough of me babbling on. We'll crack on to Tipton. And yeah, I probably forgot to say something like that way. Yawny. I need to go get something to drink. See you soon. Right, here we are in Wolverhampton / Dudley / Tipton. So, yeah, I don't know the exact area I'm in right now. I know the delivery is sort of Tipton, but they're all fairly close, I think. Yeah, so I'm only 4.5 minutes away from the delivery. I'm now at 5 hours and 50 minutes driving. So that's going to give me, by the time I get there, 4 hours and 5 minutes to get from here down to the bottom end of Dorset, as in sort of Bridport area. It's going to be a very, very tight call, I think, because it's at least 2 hours from Bristol to get back to base, and then I don't know. It's a good hour and 40 minutes to Bristol from here. I would have thought maybe hour and a half. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I'm going to be pushing the max of me 10-hour drive today. I mean, the boss has already said, I've asked him if I can borrow a van for the weekend because I've got a few bits to do personally, so he's going to let me borrow a van. So we got chickens now apparently, so so we got some nice fresh eggs. So there's someone local to us that's getting rid of a chicken coop, so I've got to go pick that up this weekend because it wouldn't fit in Elaine's car. Got a shed to move from our house, a metal shed that we've taken down, to Dudley's house. So he's going to have that. And then also we got some logs from the tree we took down in our garden to take to one of Elaine's friends. So lots and lots of stuff to do. Yeah, so it's going to be a busy weekend. So I'll be looking forward to get back to work. Got to edit this video as well. Like that, it's Lauren's birthday as well. She's going to be 26. Oh, it's all going on. Very busy weekend. I hate this time of year. So busy. So many birthdays, and you got Christmas, and I've just got other stuff to sort out. I don't know. I do enjoy it, but yeah, it's going to be a busy few months. We'll be alright. Obviously still got another shed to try and sort out and build. Once we get all these logs and that moved, we can sort out some other bits and pieces and that as well. So it's going to be a case of doing what we can at the weekends until it gets too cold to do anything, and then just hope for the best. Also, I've had a bit of a leak on the man cave as well, so when the rain's heavy enough, when the wind blows in a particular direction, it's coming in down through the side of the door, so it's sort of flooded. It's warped the wooden flooring slightly that I've put down in there, which is most annoying. Quite frustrated about that, but we've hopefully cleaned it up. I bought some door edging stuff to tape on the inside door to hopefully seal it a bit better so we don't get anything coming in. So if not, there's a couple of other bits we can do. I can't remember if I said that the other day because I filmed this over so many days now. I can't remember what I've said or not said. So yeah, hopefully get that sorted this weekend to an extent. It's literally just a stick-on bit of felt that goes around the door that hopefully seal it up better. I forgot, it was only a cheap door. I wish I'd spent a bit more on one, but I just didn't really have the funds. Oh well, if I have to upgrade it at a later date, I'll upgrade it at a later date. I can live with it for now. Heat has been on all week in there as well, so hopefully it's dried out. Alright, come on lights, stay green. These lights are most annoying. There we go. Apparently these guys normally go home at 1 o'clock and I'm going to get here at 9 minutes past 1. Apparently they're waiting on so they can load me, so I'm hoping they're sort of ready to go so I can open up the curtain, they can chuck it on and I can just bugger off as quickly as possible. Because last time I was sat here for a little while loading up and then they realised they could fit more on, so I had to wait for them to put more on, but we'll get some more ready. Hopefully that's not the case today. Anyway, just going to turn off where these cars are. So, hello, Tom Tom. Go to work.
Finding a route to work.
Yeah, you're kind of in my way there, pal. But don't worry, I'll go up on the curb. Oh no, we missed it. That's alright, because I'm going this way anyway. Right, just finding me a route to work. Come on, find a route. Up on the curb, because they load me out here. Oh my god, Santa, have you been so slow? Anyway, we're here now, so let's get this loaded. I'll see you in a bit. Come on, how long back to work? 3 hours 38 minutes. We're gonna have about 20 minutes left on a 10-hour drive, I think. So yeah, fingers crossed we don't get too much traffic. Right, I'll see you when I'm loaded. Right, that's me loaded up. That didn't take too long, but as I was sat here, I managed to get about 15-minute break once we got everything sorted. So I thought, so that I might as well sit here for the full 45, because otherwise I'm just going to waste time, because I've got to stop for a 45 anyway, because I've already got 2 hours 50 minutes drive and I've got 3 hours 37 to go, so I can't do that all in one go. So I might as well have the break now and then try and get back in one go. So, oh, that's my break up. It's 46 minutes we got. Always wait that extra minute just to make sure it ticks over. So now we've got to try and head back now. Make sure no one does anything silly on this corner, because I need loads of room. Yeah, so we've got 72 bed frames on. That's 12 stacks of 6. See, I can do maths. And then they're all going down to Bridport to be delivered whenever they're delivered. I would guess on Monday. So yeah. Thank you very much, car. You're going to let me through, van? You're just going to keep rolling on forward. Well done. Good man. Hold on, that truck was there last time I come through. They haven't moved it.
Road, then at the end of the road, turn right.
Oh, I've got a really itchy nose. Thank you, dear. Oh, just going to come flying through there. Yeah, so we got 3 hours 36 back to the yard, and we got 4 hours and 3 minutes of driving left. So yeah, like I said, this it's going to be like a 25-minute window before I run out of my driving time. So if there's any more than like a 25-minute delay, then we're going to be pushing it. So far there's only a 2-minute delay, but it's a Friday on the M5, so yeah, I can't see that improving. It's only going to get worse, I think. I mean, it's only 2 o'clock now, so I'm hoping it'll hold off until I get quite far down, at least past Bristol. I don't know if I get past Bristol, I think I've got past the worst of it. We'll see how that goes anyway. So we're heading down to the M5 and down, come off at the Taunton Junction, which is 24? I want to say 24. Could be 26. Could be 25. 24, 5 or 6 it'll be. And head down to Ilminster. And yeah, heading that way. Miles away. Right. Yeah, I'll see you a bit later when I'm near the yard, I guess, or however far I get. I'll see you in a few hours. Right, here we are. We're at the end of my day. I'm going to make it loads of time spare. I'm literally like 8 minutes from the yard. No, not even now. I'm about 6 minutes from the yard. And I've got 9 hours, 12 minutes driving. So I'm going to be about 9 hours and 20 minutes driving. So not quite the dramatic conclusion I would have hoped for to make the video all exciting for you. But no, we're not down to the wire. We had quite a nice journey back, and yeah, everything's sort of gone our way. And then since we got on the country roads, we've made a bit of time back, because that's what normally happens. So yeah, it was clean sailing, to be fair. So I've got to drop the trailer off in the yard somewhere, because he's going to swap the stuff off this trailer and put it onto another trailer, because this trailer's got to go back to the mate that owns it, because it's not our trailer. Thank God for that. And then park up. Well, put some AdBlue in, park up. I'm not going to wash it because it's pitch black. So, I mean, we do have a light in the yard, but yeah, save it to whenever. And then jump into one of the vans, because I need to borrow a van for the weekend, like I said earlier. Yeah. Anyway, on the way back, I think I did have one bit of bother on the way back. I think it was a truck by OP Logistics or something like that. Yeah, Scania, S-Cab. Yeah, he was behind another truck, so I was catching him up. Pulled out an overtake, and he tapped the brakes because I think he got a bit close to the truck in front. Anyway, I got about halfway along him, and then the other truck that was in front of him turned off on a slip road. Anyway, he then proceeds to accelerate and pretty much match my speed. I was fractionally faster. I'd say probably about 0.05 of a mile an hour faster than him, because the idiot just sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there. Even though I was faster than him, you can physically see I was faster than him because I was gaining on him. And yeah, it must have taken me about 5 or 6 miles to overtake this idiot. Why didn't he just stay at the slightly lower speed and let me pass? You know, I'm already out. I'm already more than halfway past him, and he does that. Absolute fool. You know, I mean, yeah, I could have backed off and dropped him behind him, but then I'm faster than him. I'm constantly gaining them, so I've got to constantly adjust my speed, because the cruise control in here is like half a mile an hour increment, so I'm either going to be dropping off back, and the thing is, because I'm so desperately, you know, I thought I was going to be quite close on time to get back. I didn't want to slow down at all. You know, maybe he was the same, but you know, slow down for a few seconds to let me pass and then build your speed back up. I would have done exactly the same. In fact, I did. Probably about 10-15 miles down the road, there was a Tesco's truck gaining on me. He got to the side of me. He was beside me for a bit, but I could see he was faster than me. I slowed down a couple of miles an hour, let him past. He pulled in front of me. I let him get a little bit ahead, and I put my speed back up again. It didn't hurt. You know, we got to work together here, not work against each other all the time. I don't know. Some people are just so self-obsessed that they just, I can't let you pass me because I'm in a Scania. Well, my daft beat you, so. Oh dear. Oh, almost back at the yard. Just pulling into Chiddock. Go down the hill, past us the escape lane. So we got a special lane built especially for us in case our brakes fail. It's quite steep, this hill. Sometimes when you're behind heavy trucks here, you can smell their brakes when they're going up the hill at the other side. Gotta be careful here. The only places there's bloody speed cameras, there's one here and one at the other side. It's like the only place around it there's speed cameras. So when I'm being a bit fruitful in the mornings because there's no one else on the road, I tend to come through and it's like, oh, I'll slow down. They've blacked off the speed limits as well for some reason. Blocked them off even. Speed camera here. I don't know. Nightmare. Anyway, we'll leave that there. I'm going to go back and enjoy some burritos I think we got for dinner tonight, which is going to be absolutely delightful. So if you enjoyed the video, I'm sorry for this bit being a bit dark. Obviously I can't help the time of year. A lot of my videos are going to be dark now until probably May. April time maybe. Yeah. So if you like the video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That's entirely up to you. Or interaction is good. I release videos at 6 PM every Monday, but if you want, you can subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell notification thing next to the subscribe bar so you get notifications when my videos are released. Also leave a comment. Do you mind the little bits of darkness in the videos and that? Or would you rather I just film when it's daytime, because it'll probably make some of the videos quite a bit shorter, which to be honest isn't that bad, is it?
Yeah, and also, I don't know, share the videos with someone you think might like it. That light's really annoying. It always blinds you when you come in here, and then you can't see where your trailer's going. There we go. Alright, that's it. We're in the yard, on the park up. Take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Gordon's here washing his Volvo. See you later.